marketplace in Ephesus in the morning. Proceed to bring about my fall, and by the doom of death and woes and all.
Merchant of Syracuse, plead no more, for it is useless. But the laws of Syracuse and our laws of Ephesus state that any born in Ephesus cannot be seen at the Syracuse markets. Any born in Syracuse cannot be seen at the Bay of Ephesus. He dies unless 1,000 golden coins be paid for as ransom.
My only comfort when your words are done, my woes and likewise with the evening sun.
Say in brief why you left your native home of Syracuse, and what brought you here to our Ephesus.
In Syracuse was I born and wedded to a woman, where we lived in joy, for wealth and peace. Many prosperous voyages I often made to Epidemic, and my wife joined me. While there she became a joyful mother of twin boys. That in the selfsame inn, a peasant woman also gave birth to male twins, both alike. Since they were very poor, a peasant bought the peasant twin to attend my twin sons. Upon our return home, we sailed into a storm. The sailors sought for safety and left the ship. My wife fastened one twin and a servant twin into a mast, and I did the same with the other two. When the sets of twins were cared for, my wife and I also fastened ourselves into masts. Lo and behold, two ships from afar off were making toward us. But oh, let me say no more.
Do not stop so, for we may pity, though not pardon thee.
Before the ships could reach us, we were countered by a mighty rock. Our helpful ship was split in two. One ship gathered up my wife and two children, and I was saved with the other set of twins.
Tell us what happened to them and thee.
My youngest boy at 18 years became inquisitive about his brother and asked to search for him with his servant twin. 5 summers have I searched for my sons. 5 summers have I spent in Greece, roaming clear through the bounds of Asia, and coasting homeward come to Ephesus. But here must end the story of my life.
Hapless Aegean, even though the laws of Ephesus say death to thee, I give thee a day to save thy life. Try all the friends thou hast in Ephesus to raise 1,000 golden coins. Beg or borrow to make up the sum, and live. If no, then thou art doomed to die. Officer, take him away.
I will, my lord. Tell no one you are from Syracuse. There is the money that I had to keep.
Go, Dromio, and give it to the innkeeper where we stay. And stay there, Dromio, till I come to thee. Within the hour it will be dinner time. Until then, I will wander up and down and view the city. Go, get thee away.
Yes, my lord.
And now, will you come with me and view the city, and then come and dine with me?
I have already been invited. My present business calls me from you now. I will meet you here at the marketplace at 1 o'clock.
Very well, till then. Till then, I will wander up and view the city and lose myself.
Sir, I commend you to your own content.
He that commends me to mine own content commends me to the thing I cannot get. I to the world am like a drop of water that in the ocean seeks another drop. In a quest of a mother and a brother, unhappily lose myself. What now? How come you have returned so soon?
Return so soon, brother approach too late. The capon burns, the pig falls from the spit, and the clock hath struck 12 upon the bell. My mistress made it 1 upon my cheek. She is angry because the meat is cold. The meat is cold because you come not home.
Stop! Now tell me, where is the money that I gave in charge of thee?
Oh, the 6 pence that I had on Wednesday, last to pay to have the saddle repaired for my mistress, I kept it not.
Come now, I am not in a joking mood, and tell me where you put the gold.
The gold? You gave no gold to me.
Come, Dromio, these gifts are out of season. Save them from merrier hours than this. Where are the 1,000 marks I gave to thee?
To me, sir? Why, you gave no gold to me.
Come, tell me where you put the 1,000 marks. Have done with your foolishness and tell me how you have done your errand.
My errand was but to get you from the marketplace home to your house to dinner. Your wife and her sister await you.
Where are the 1,000 marks I gave to thee? Now you listen here. You answer me. Where are the 1,000 marks I gave to thee, or I shall break that merry head of yours? Where are the 1,000 marks?
I have some marks of yours upon my head, some of my mistress's marks upon my shoulder, but not 1,000 marks between you both.
Thy mistress's marks? What mistress slave hast thou?
Your wife, my mistress, she that waits till you come home and prays that you will hurry.
What, will you make fun of me right before my face? Here, take you that, and that, and that!
What mean you, sir? For God's sake, hold your hands.
I greatly fear my money is not safe. I will go to the inn and seek out the slave.
Scene 2, early afternoon inside the house of Antipholus of Ephesus.
Peter, my husband, nor the slave that I sent to seek his master have returned. It must be 2 o'clock, Luciana.
Maybe he has been invited, and from the market he has gone somewhere to dinner. Let us dine and never fret, Adriana. A man is master of his liberty. Here comes his dinner now.
Hey now, is your tardy master now at hand?
Nay, he's at 2 hands with me, and that my 2 ears can witness.
Say, did you speak with him? Do you know his mind?
Aye, he told his mind upon mine ear.
Did he speak so doubtfully you could not understand his meaning?
Oh, I understood his meaning.
But I say, is he coming home?
When I asked him to come home, he asked me for 1,000 marks in gold. 'Tis dinner time, said I. My gold, said he. Your meat doth burn, said I. My gold, said he. Will you come home, said I. My gold, said he. The pig is burned, said I. My gold, said he. My mistress, sir, said I. I know not your mistress. I know no house or wife. And then he did beat me here and here.
Go back again, slave, and fetch my master home.
Go back again and be beaten again?
Go back again, slave, or I will break thy head. Fetch thy master home.
Am I so round with you as you with me? I am like a ball that you do spurn me thus. You spurn me hence, and he will spurn me hither. By last in this service you must case me in leather.
My beauty doth fade in his eyes look toward others, or else he would be here. Sister, you know you promised me a change. Since my beauty can no longer please his eye, I will weep with such and weep and die.
Oh!
How many fond fools serve mad jealousy.
Scene 3, the marketplace half an hour later.
The gold is safe at the inn, and the heedful slave has wandered off to keep me up. See, here he comes. And now, sir, will you still jest with me? You received no gold. Your mistress sent you home to dinner. Were you mad?
When did I speak such words?
Not half an hour ago.
I did not see you since you sent me to the inn with the gold.
Villain! You denied having any gold, and you told me of a house and wife.
I'm glad to see you in this merry vein. What means this jest? I pray you, master, tell me.
Dost thou make fun of me and think that I jest? Here, take that and
Enough,
that!
sir! Hold, I pray, sir. Why am I beaten?
Dost thou not know?
Nothing but that I am beaten.
Shall I tell you why?
Aye, sir.
First for making fun of me, and then for making fun the second time.
Was there ever man thus beaten out of season? When and the why and wherefore is either rhyme nor reason? Well, sir, I thank you.
Thank me? For what?
For the something you gave me for nothing.
But soft, who comes yonder?
Antipholus, I am Adriana, thy wife, who how it comes, husband, that art thus strange.
Plead you to me, fair dame? I know you not. In Ephesus I am but 2 hours old, as strange as to your town as to your talk.
Why, brother, how the world has changed with you. Why do you treat my sister thus? She sent for you home to dinner by Dromio.
By Dromio?
By me?
By thee, did you not return from the saying that he did strike you when you denied having a house and wife?
Did you converse with this gentle lady?
I, sir? Never saw her till this time.
Then how come she thus calleth by your name, unless it be by inspiration?
Come, I will fasten on the fruit of thine, thou art known, and my husband divine.
To me she speaks? Was I married to her in my dream, or asleep by now would think I hear all this?
Dromio, go over the servants' spread for dinner.
This is a fairyland with spites. We talk with owls, goblins, and elvish sprites. If they obey them not, this will ensue. They'll suck her breath or pinch us black and blue.
Talkest to thyself? Dromio, thou drum, thou snail.
I am transformed, am I not, master?
I think you are, and so am I.
Come, no longer will I do the fool to put the finger in the eye and wink. Come, husband, to dinner. Come, sister. Dromio, go play the porter well.
Am I in earth, heaven, or hell, sleeping or walking?
Master, shall I be porter at the gate?
Aye, and let none enter lest I break your pate.
Come, Antipholus, we dine too late.
Scene 4. A little later in front of the house of Antipholus of Ephesus.
Good Senior Angelo, you must excuse us all. My wife is sure should I keep her waiting. I'll say that I lingered in your shop this evening making up for gold chain, and tomorrow you will bring it all. But here's the villain that said I did deny my wife and house. Thou drunkard thou, what did you mean by this?
Say what you will, sir, but I know what I know, that you did beat me at the marketplace. I have your hand to show.
I think thou art a fool. But soft, my door is locked. Go bid them let me in.
Maud, Bridget, Marian,
Go, get thee from the door.
my master is waiting in the street.
Let him walk.
What? Who talkest within there? Who keepest me out from mine own house?
The porter, sir, and my name is Dromio.
Oh, villain, thou hast stolen both mine office and my name.
Who is it at the door that makes all this noise?
The town is troubled with unruly boys.
Are you their wife? You might have come before.
Your wife, sir? You knave. Go, get you from the door.
Go, get thee gone. Fetch me an iron bar.
Have patience, sir. Let it not be so. Let not yourself be caught in such an embarrassing situation, locked out by your wife. Depart in quiet, and later in the evening return by yourself.
You have prevailed. I will depart and fight. However, I mean to be married. Deliver the golden chain to the house of Porpentine, and since my own daughters refuse to entertain me, I'll knock elsewhere and see if they'll disdain me.
I'll meet you at that place in an hour or so.
Scene 5. Later inside the house at Antipholus of Ephesus.
Get you in. Comfort my sister, cheer her, call her wife.
Sweet mistress, your weeping sister is no wife of mine, far more you do I kneel.
What? Are you mad that you do reason so?
It is you I love, and with you I shall lead my life. You have no husband, and I no wife. Give me thy hand.
Hold you still while I fetch my sister to get her goodwill.
How now, Dromio, what runnest thou so fast?
Do you know me, sir? Am I Dromio? Am I your servant? Am I myself?
I do know you. Thou art Dromio, thou art my servant, thou art thyself.
I belong to some woman, one that claims me, one that haunts me.
What woman, what claims lays she to thee?
She claims she's my wife. She's the kitchen wench in all Greece. If she lives till doomsday, she'll burn a week longer than the whole world.
Go, get thee to the road, and if any wind blows away from port, I will not stay here tonight. If any ship goes from port, then go to get our stuff aboard. Come and meet me at the marketplace in an hour. If everybody knows us and we know none, 'tis time, I think, to trudge, pack, and be gone.
As from a bear a man would run, so fly from her that would be my wife.
There's none but witches do inhabit here. Therefore, 'tis time that I were gone. I will go to the market, and there till Dromio stay, if any ship puts them straight away. She that calls me husband, even my soul doth for wife abhor, but for her fair sister.
Master Antipholus?
Aye, that is my name.
I know it well, sir. Lo, here is the chain.
What shall I do with it?
Why, sir, I have made it for you.
Made it for me? I did not ask for it.
Not once, not twice, but 20 times you have. Go home with it now and please your wife. And soon at supper time I'll receive the money for the chain.
I pray you, sir, receive the money now, for I fear you shall never see chain nor money again.
You are a merry man, sir. Very well.
What I should think of this I cannot tell, but this I know, there's no man so vain to refuse so fair an offered chain. I see here a man needs not live by ships, when in the streets he meets such golden gifts. I'll head for the market and fare till Dromio's day, if any ship puts them straight away.
Scene 6. Half-hour later in the marketplace of Ephesus.
Now since quite a while you have owed me money. Now that I am bound on a long journey, I want my money. If I am not satisfied, I will arrest you by this officer.
Just the sum I owe you is owed to me by Antipholus. At 5 o'clock I will see the money from him. Will you please walk with me down to his house?
We will be saved the trip. Here he comes now.
Well, I go to the goldsmith's house. You go buy a rope. But soft, I see the goldsmith. Get thee gone, buy a rope, and bring it home to me. You promised to deliver the golden chain, but neither chain nor goldsmith came to me.
You are a merry master. Here is the statement telling how much the gold weighs in the finest of the court. I stand in debt to this gentleman, so I pray you see him presently paid.
I don't have
For he puts out the season and needs the money.
the money with me. Besides, I have some business in town. Good senor, take this gentleman with you to my house, and with you take the chain, and tell my wife to give you the money. I'll probably be there when you arrive.
Then will you bring the chain to her yourself? Have you the chain about you?
I hope you have, sir, or else you'll return without your money.
Come, I pray you, give me the chain.
Come now, this is no longer funny. Where is the chain? I pray you, let me see it.
I pray you, sir, hurry.
The chain, sir?
Why, give it to my wife and fetch your money.
You know I gave it to you.
You gave me none, and you wronged me much to say so.
You wronged me more in denying it. Consider how it stands upon my credit.
My business cannot wait any longer. Say yes or good sir, say yes or no.
I answer you? What should I answer you?
The money that you owed me the chain.
I owe you none till I receive the chain.
You know I gave it to you half an hour ago.
You gave me none, you wronged me much to say so.
You wronged me more in denying it. Consider how it stands upon my credit.
Well, officer, arrest him.
I do arrest you, sir, and charge you in the Duke's name to obey me.
This ruins my reputation. Either consent to pay what you owe, or I'll have the officer arrest you.
Consent to pay thee for what I never had. Arrest me, foolish fellow, if thou darest.
Here is that the arrest him, officer.
I do arrest you, sir.
I obey thee until I get bail, but my dear Angela, you will regret this very hour.
Master, there's a ship from Epidamnum waiting for you.
What? What ship of Epidamnum waits for me?
The ship you sent me to hire.
Thou drunkard slave, I sent thee for a robe. I will debate this matter at more leisure and teach our ears to listen to me. Slave, villain, get thee straight to Adriana. Give her this key and tell her in the desk there's a purse of gold. And tell her I'm arrested in the street and that she should bail me out. Get thee on, slave.
To Adriana, this is where we dine, where the fat one did claim me for her husband. However, I must go against my will, for servants' minds, masters, unless their masters' minds fulfill.
Did he tempt thee so?
First he did deny you were his wife, and then he swore he was a stranger here.
With what persuasion did he tempt thy death?
First he did praise my beauty, then my speech. Have patience, I pray you.
Where's thy master, Romeo? Is he well?
No, he is not well.
What is the matter?
He has been arrested.
For what reason?
I do not know the reason, but he bids you get the money from his desk to bail him out.
Go fetch it, sister. This I wonder at, that he should be, that he unknown to me should be in debt. Here's the money, Romeo. Bring it straight and bring thy master home immediately.
Scene 7. Same place a half hour later.
There's not a man I meet but doth salute me as if I were a well-acquainted friend. Some give me money, some give me thanks for kindnesses. I mean, just now, a tailor asked me into his shop to show me the finest silk he had bought for me. Sorcerers have it here.
Master, here's the gold you sent me for.
What gold did I send you for? I understand thee not. Now tell me, is there any ship sailing forth tonight?
Why, sir, I brought you word an hour ago that a ship sails tonight.
You are not well, nor am I. Some blessed power deliver us from here.
Well met, Master Antipholus. I see you found the goldsmith. Is that the chain you promised me today? Remember your promise at supper?
Thou art a witch. Get thee away.
Give me the ring of mine you had at dinner or the chain you promised, and I'll be gone, sir, and not trouble you. I hope you do not mean to cheat me.
Come, Romeo, let us go.
There is no doubt that Antipholus is mad. A ring he hath of mine that is worth 40 ducats, and for the same he promised me a chain. I will rush to his wife and tell her that by force he took away my ring. 40 ducats is too much to lose. Scene 8. A street in Ephesus a few minutes later.
Fear me not, man, I will not break away. Here comes my servant. I think he brings some money. How now, have you what I sent you for? Where's the money?
Why, sir, I give the money for the rope.
Matt, good sir, be patient.
Thou senseless villain!
I would I were senseless, sir, that I might not feel your blow.
Come, go along, my wife is coming yonder.
Mistress, beware.
Wilt thou still talk?
How say you now, is not your husband mad?
Good Dr. Finch, you're a conjurer. Take yourself again. I'll give you whatever you demand.
Well, that's how fiery and sharp he looks.
Give me your hand and let me feel your pulse.
There is my hand. Let it feel your ear.
I charge thee, Satan, within this man. Yield possession to my holy prayers.
Thou stupid wizard, I am not mad. Why were the doors of my home shut and I was not allowed to enter?
Oh, husband, well, you know you dined at home.
Dined at home? Oh, villain, what sayest thou?
Sir, he dined with that woman. He did, and from my fingers scratched that ring.
Were not my doors locked and I were not allowed to enter?
Your doors were locked and you were shut out.
I did not lock you out.
Did you convince the goldsmith to arrest me?
At last I sent you my yes. Sir, by Romeo here, who came in haste for it.
Money by me? Master, not a bit of money did I receive.
Did you not go to her for a bag of money?
He came to me and I delivered it to him.
And I have witness with her that she did.
God and the rope maker, bear me witness that I was sent for nothing but a rope.
Mistress, both man and master are possessed. They must be... I know it by the pale and deadly look. They must be beyond the in some dark room.
Why did you lock me out and why did you not send the money?
I did not lock you out.
And gentle master, I received no gold, but I confess that we were locked out.
You villain, thou speakest false and bold.
And you are false in every way. I'll pluck out those false eyes.
Oh, why did I do not come near me?
Help, help, the fiend is strong within him.
I need poor man, how pale and wan he looks.
What, will you murder me? Officer, I am thy prisoner.
Masters, let him go. He is my prisoner, and you shall not have him.
Go bind this man too, for he is frantic also.
Then Master Doctor See, I safely brought home to my house. Oh, most unhappy day. He did speak of giving me the chain, but I have it not.
Your husband, all enraged, today came to my house and took away my ring, the ring I saw upon his finger now. Straight after did I meet him with the chain.
It may be so, but I never did see it. Come, I long to know the truth of all this.
God, for thy mercy, they are loose again.
And come with naked sword.
Away, they will kill us.
I see these witches are afraid of swords.
She that would be your wife now ran from you.
Go, Dromio, to get our stuff aboard. I will not stay here tonight for all the town. Therefore, go to get our stuff aboard.
Scene 9, in front of Abbey about 5 o'clock.
I am sorry, sir, that I have hindered you so, but I am positive I gave him the chain. Though most dishonestly, he does deny it.
What reputation does he have here in this city?
A very good reputation, and very highly beloved. He is second to none that liveth in this city.
Speak softly, yonder I think he walks.
It is he and that golden chain about his neck, which he denied having. Stay close by, for I will speak to him. Senor Antiphilus, I wonder much that you would put me through this chain of shame and trouble. The chain which you now wear so openly, can you deny having it?
I never did deny having it.
Yes, you did and swore to it.
Who heard me swear to it or deny to it?
These ears of mine heard you, dear. Fie on thee, 'tis a pity thou livest to walk where honest men live.
I'll prove my honesty presently, if you dare stand up to me.
I dare and do defy thee for a villain.
Oh, for hurt him not. For God's sake, he is mad. Take his sword away and bind Romeo too. And carry them to my house.
Run, master, run. Here's a priory, a religious house, and a little off.
Be quiet, people. Why do you gather here?
To get my poor distracted husband. Let us come in so that we may bind him fast and carry him home to recovery.
I knew he was not in his perfect wits.
I am sorry now that I did draw my sword.
How long has he been in this condition? This week he has been heavy, sour, sad, and much different from the man he was. Has he lost much weight? Buried some dear friend? No, none of these. Good people, let us enter and lay hold on him.
No, not a creature enters my house.
Then let your servants bring my husband out.
Look, he took this place for a sanctuary, and he will not be touched until I have brought him to his wits again.
I will not leave my husband here. It does not seem right to separate husband and wife.
Be quiet and depart. Thou shalt not have him.
Complain to the Duke about this.
Come, I will throw myself at the Duke's feet and never rise till my tears and prayers had convinced him to get my husband away from the abbess.
I think the Duke comes in person himself.
Why is he coming?
For a sorry execution that will to see a merchant from Syracuse beheaded publicly for a death due to a sorry execution that will take place here.
See where they come. We will watch his death.
Once again proclaim it publicly. If any friend shall pay the sum, he shall not die.
Justice, most sacred Duke, against the abbess.
The abbess is a just and holy lady. It cannot be that she has done some wrong.
May it please your grace that my husband Antiphus had a most outrageous fit of madness. I had him bound, but he did escape, and I come to blind him again. And here the abbess shuts the gates in our faces and will not let us enter.
Bid the lady abbess come to me. I will settle this before I leave.
Oh, mistress, run and save yourself. My master and his servant have broken loose again.
Peace, fool, thy master is in there.
Oh. Hark, I hear him insist, fly, be gone.
Come, stand by me. Fear nothing. May be prepared to use your swords.
Why me? It is my husband.
Justice, Duke, against that woman. Today she shut the doors upon me.
A grievous fault. Say, woman, is that so?
No, my gracious lord. He, myself, and my sister today did dine together.
She tells your highness the simple truth.
These women lie. And this man tells the truth. He died not at home, but was locked out.
Did he have a gold chain of yours or not?
He had, my lord. And when he ran in here, these people saw the chain about his neck.
I never came within these abbey walls. I didn't dine at home, and I never saw the chain. So help me heaven.
You say he dined at home? The goldsmith here denies that saying. Sir, what say you?
Sir, he dined with that woman.
He did, and from my fingers snatched that ring.
'Tis true, this ring I had from her.
Did you see him enter the abbey?
As sure as I see you standing there.
This is most strange. Go call the abbess hither. I think you are all stark mad.
Most mighty Duke, a word. Happily I say, friend, that will save thy life and pay the sum that might set me free.
Speak freely, Syracusan.
Is not your name Sir Antipholus, and that your servant Dromio? I am sure both of you remember me. Why look you so strange in me? You know me well.
I never saw you in my life till now.
Oh, grief hath changed me since you saw me last. But dost thou not know my voice?
Neither.
Dromio, nor thou?
No, sir,
I am sure you do.
and I am sure I do not.
In 7 short years my son has forgotten me. Tell me thou art my son Antipholus.
I never saw my father in my life.
7 years ago in Syracuse we were parted, but perhaps thou art ashamed to acknowledge me in such misery.
The Duke and all who know me in this city can witness with me that I have never seen Syracuse in my life.
I will verify that Antipholus of Ephesus has never seen Syracuse.
Most mighty Duke, behold a man so long.
I see 2 husbands, or mine eyes deceive me.
Which is the natural man and which the spirit? I am Dromio. Command him away.
I, sir, am Dromio. Pray let me stay.
Aren't you old Aegean or else his ghost?
Oh, my old master, who has bound you so?
Whoever bound him
a husband by his liberty. Speak, old Jean, if you are the same Jean who once had a wife called Amelia.
Amelia, tell us what happened to them and thee on thy fatal raft.
What became of them, I know not.
Well, here begins this morning's story right. These two Antipholus, these two Sulamith, these two Dromios, these are the parents of these children, which are accidentally met together.
No, sir, not I. I came from Syracuse.
Stay, stand apart, I know not which is which.
I originally came from Corinth, my most gracious Lord.
And I with him.
Which of you did dine with me today?
I, gentle maiden.
And are you not my husband?
I am not.
And that is the chain which you received from me today, is it not?
I think it be. And for this chain you arrested me?
I think I did, sir. I deny it not. I sent you money to bill you out, sir, by Dromio here, who came in haste for it.
I received this purse of ducats, and Dromio, my man, did bring it to me.
This purse I used to ransom my father's life.
It is not needed, thy father hath his life.
Oh, renowned Duke, come to the abbey, poor feast after so long a grief.